Hello everyone, it's Bernie here from Stampin' Eat and welcome back. Rich always bugs me just before we come online so that I'm smiling and laughing when I join and not having a serious face. So we're just waiting for 7 o'clock and hoping you can join us on the live tonight, and if not, welcome and hello on the replay. Looking very forward to crafting with you this evening. It's going to be a fun card that we're going to be making, and I'm going to show you a really cool technique that we can play with excuse me, our Memento ink. So anything else happening in my little world? Yes, this is the last evening, and tomorrow being the last day that you can register for the intake. Hi, Leslie Ann. Hello.
Hey.
For Sketch Inspirations. So if that is something that you're wanting to do, by all means, have a look. I put the description in the little blurb that I wrote for this video. Otherwise, you can also email me if you're interested as well, bernie@stampineat.com. So yeah, nothing else really on my side other than just to remind everybody watching, Stampin' Eat has an amazing 10% discount on their bundles going until the 30th of June. And then there's also the cut and emboss machine. So pretty cool if you haven't yet got yourself a nifty machine. So let's head over to my desk. There's going to be some fun tonight. So this is what we're going to be doing together. It's playing with pens with our alcohol blends and Memento ink. And I'm going to show you exactly how to create this technique. So we should get started. Are you keeping well, Leslie Ann? Let me know in the comments if you're doing well. I'm just going to move my stuff to the side for now. All right, so we've got a white card base. So that's just my ordinary score on halfway on the short end and cut halfway on the long. And I've got a white, believe it or not, it is actually white. And I've cut this, let me just put this on a black border, something dark so that one can see. That's not even going to help. Hang on. There we go. All right, so I've cut it at about 1/4 of an inch narrower than the card base. And this piece of cardstock, I am actually going to emboss with the Layers Floral 3D. All right, so I'm going to lay it horizontally on that black line. Okay, let's just get this layer level. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to place it over the flowers because I want more flowers. And I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine, but I'm actually going to do it off camera because it tends to bump the camera. So I'm just going to put it up so that you can see. I'm doing it on plate 1, and then the embossing folder with the hinge going forward and plate 4. So I'm just going to roll that through quickly off camera. All right. Not sure where Rich has gone. Okay, now what you're going to see here is that we have the debossed side of the card, and this is the embossed side. Okay, the embossed side is raised and very beautiful, but you want to use the debossed side of the of this particular embossing folder. I just want my camera to focus, because what we're going to do is we're going to color that in, and I'm using my blends. For the leaves, I'm going to use light shaded spruce. For the flowers, I'm going to use light petunia pop. And for the very small flowers, I'm using light pumpkin pie and dark pumpkin pie. So I'm going to start. Oh, is that where you went? To go and get a cord. My computer is probably going to run out of battery while we're doing this live. I need to use all the PowerPoints. Okay, so you're going to color in the flowers. And I'm going to start off with these little ones. Thanks, Rich. But have you got a power? Have you got a power? Cool. Cool. Oh, how's your colouring in going? Is it going well? Look, for this technique, you don't need to colour in well. You can just colour in. All right, so I'm just doing all my light pumpkin pie flowers. There's another little one over here. What have we got news to tell, Rich? We went up to Auckland on Saturday, attended a training session with my team leader, Jackie, and then that was very cool. And then we went up a little bit further north and we went up to Orewa, visited very dear friends of ours that we've known almost as long as what we've been married. And it's really cool that they live nice and close to us now. So that was cool. Very enjoyable, always enjoyable spending time with them. What else did we do? Yeah, and then go play.
Played a cool.
Oh, what was that? Ticket
game.
to Ride. We played a game. Oh, yes, we played Ticket to Ride. But when did we watch that movie? Was it Sunday night, Rich?
Which one?
What was that called? Last Breath.
Last Breath.
Last Breath.
On Netflix.
On Netflix. Maybe you want to just tell everyone that's watching this and what that movie was about, no?
It's a documentary movie based on a real life situation. A deep sea diver in the North Sea with a team went down to do work at the bottom of the North Sea ocean.
Was it the oil lines down there, eh?
They were working on the oil lines, on the oil rigs, and stuff went wrong.
Well, their positioning thing on their computer to keep it's what do they call that kind of diving? It had a name. Subdiving. So
it's very deep.
What they do is that these divers have to go into these special little I shouldn't say
capsules.
They stay in this for 28 days
on the ship.
And then they get these gases and that get pumped in because it's the equivalent of what the depth that they're going to go to, so that when they go in the ocean itself, the blood and all of that is, I'm not great at physics, but I get the concept, but it just blows my mind that you can do this. So they stay in these capsules for 28 days. And then they go in these little, like a bell, like the old-fashioned diving bells. So they go in this. And then the ship is above them. Okay, so I'm finished with the light pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to come into the centers now with my dark. And this ship has got a positioning thing that works by computer, hey?
Correct.
It keeps them on this exact course because they've got like a lifeline. They call it the umbilical cord, that the oxygen is pumped through. Hot water is pumped through because, of course, they're at such low depths that they would freeze. What else is there, Rich? What else do they have?
Communications.
Oh, their comms. That's right. And there was a massive storm happening above on the where the ship was, and huge waves. I'm just going to do the leaves now. Oh man, this thing keeps doing this. I want to show you. Look at my brand new pen. Look at that. I need to get this replaced with head office. Let's see if I can wiggle this back in. Lynette's here. No, Lynette's watch. Let me try that again. Mom is going to be watching on the replay, Leslie. She spent the last 2 weeks visiting her cousins. Okay, it's now in. And she's got to go and grab some groceries. So she let me know she won't be here watching the live. So what happened is there was a massive storm. I just have to watch with these leaves. They're a little bit skinnier. Massive storm, and as a result of this storm, it caused the ship to move.
It broke
the umbilical cord of the one diver.
He sank to the bottom. So and they had to rescue him.
Yeah, they had to bring him back up. Oh, I've missed a flower. Hold on. There's a Mickey here. Wants to be on camera. So if you have Netflix, it's called
Last Breath.
I don't want to give away the end. But I would highly recommend if you go and look it up. It's well worth it. Let's just say when I got back, because I drove back there and back on to Auckland on the weekend, and I was shattered when I got back on Sunday night. Let's just say I was falling asleep at one point before we watched the movie, and after I watched the movie, I was wide awake. Okay, I'm just moving this. Trying to see if there are any more leaves. Not that many. Okay, now we can color in with the petunia pop. Right, I'm just going to use my broad. Right.
Doesn't sound like Leslie's cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea, Leslie. It was riveting. Absolutely riveting. What got me was that there are people that do this all the time, and this is what they do for a living. Hey, I mean,
it was surprising.
I still thought about it because all our communication cables are under the sea. The oil lines are under the sea, so somebody's got to go in there and do maintenance. So these guys do it, but I did not realize that they go in these capsules. I just want to say with this technique I'm doing, it doesn't look like much at this stage, but you just have to trust this process, all right? Just trust the process. And Rich has got a head cold. Okay, let's go in there. Okay, and now we're going this part. So yes, pop a comment, even if you're watching the replay, and tell me whether you've seen this movie, and if you have, what you thought of it. I admire people that can go under the sea. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Makes me feel very, very scared. All right, let's go in there.
That's suddenly coming alive, Bernie.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's this is a fascinating. I saw this on our designer Demonstrate what is... Oh dear. So, so Leslie Ann, your comment, I'm not a fan of even watching fish in a tank. So what do you do when you go to the dentist? Because there are a lot of dentists that have fish tanks. We had a go at growing fish. Growing fish. What do you call that, Rich?
Aquarium.
Aquarium, yeah. Cool. All right, almost there. And it honestly doesn't look like much now, but we're going to soon see on the last flower. Okay. Just make sure if you give this technique a go that you pop in all the, yes, he does need, he's a very stubborn patient.
I've got cough muti.
He's been taking his cough muti.
I've got cough muti, just not that one.
But he's just, yeah. He's a very stubborn patient. Okay, I think I am done. Let's just step back. I just want to check. Oh, yep, there's a leaf there. I don't like dentists. I just want to pull in. There's a little bit of an orange there. Okay, let me just do one final sweep through with this. That looks good. Okay, right, now that you've colored this in, we're going to use Memento black ink. I'm going to open it up, okay, and watch this. You're going to drag it over. Turn it over.
That's different. I didn't even know you could do that. Dragging it over like that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Just making sure. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? That is just so quick and so easy. So I'm going to just set that to the side for now, just for that Memento ink to dry, but I'll just bring that up to the camera for you to have a look at. Isn't that incredible? It says, it's so disgusting you don't cough for years after one dose, I reckon. So yes, have a look at that. Isn't that just stunning how the it just pops the color up? So I'm just going to set that to the side, and we're going to carry on while that's drying. I want to carry on with my stamping. So we're going to do whoops, I just chucked my mat over, and we're going to do a happy birthday, and I'm going to use the Sweetly Scripted, and let's do that in white Versamark, white what's the stuff called, embossing powder. Okay, so I'm just going over with my Versamark with my brush. Oh my goodness, I am so tired tonight. Okay, I'm just inking this happy birthday. Just want to make sure that it's all got enough Versamark on it. Straighten that up. And I'm putting my happy birthday in the middle of my pretty in pink piece of cardstock. Cool. Let's take that off. Super. And now I'm going to just bring in my teaspoon. I just want to bring in my tweezers quickly. I want to get my fingers on this. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'm just going to use my spoon and put it over happy birthday. Check. Bring my little brush back, and I just want to check that there's no powder here that's going to set. Cool. Close the lid properly so that it doesn't blow away when I do my embossing. And let's just emboss that quickly. So it's just going to make a bit of a noise. Excellent. I think that's all set nicely. If you're never sure of whether or not your embossing is set, what you're looking for is a uniform shininess, and you then will see how it melts. So I've popped that on. I'm going to pop that onto a piece of the brand new In Colors Designer Series paper, and I've just cut that a little bit wider than just want to feel that's wet, damp enough, dry enough. It should be. So it's just going to be a little bit wider than that. So while just want to give that a couple more seconds, let's just glue this on. All right.
Leslie Ann says that's good use of your strippy bit.
Tiny strippy bits. That's right. Exactly right. So I've made that to mat on perfectly. Okay. And I'm going to just put this on with some dimensionals. So as you can see, that's the your blends that have come through. You know, you can absolutely do this with any color blends, but I just thought it would be beautiful. And you want an embossing folder that has a lot of texture to it, and this Layered Florals one is perfect. I'm just trying to think of what other embossing folders the dotted 3D circles could work. It'll just be a lot of coloring in. Are those tweezers in our catalog? Which ones are you talking about? These ones, or are you talking about, where are my embossing tweezers? Are you talking about these ones? These tweezers? If you're talking about the ones I've just shown you, they were all part of the embossing toolkit. I'll just get Rich to pass me my catalog and I'll just have a look if they're still a thing that can be ordered. Okay, so just going to brush off the powder. There's some powder over here. So that's going to come into my card front. And now I'm just going to glue my little strip. And I've deliberately made it that it's a little bit wider. Okay. And now we just need to add some embellishments. You'll need to look at the back, lovey. So I'm using the In Color Resin Dots. For my first one, I used the Petunia Pop, but I'm wondering whether I should, in fact, use the Peach Pie. Should I use Peach Pie on this? Look what I've missed. I've missed, hang on, I've gone back to solo. I've missed, hold on, I've missed my leaves. Okay, we got to take this off. Let's take this off very quickly. Whoa, that was a quick fix. That was a quick save. Okay, leaves. Set that to the side. Oh my goodness gracious me. I was like, oh, that took me a quick one. Right, we're going to do some leaves. So I've got shaded spruce, and I'm just going to pick it up with my blending brush, and I'm going very lightly. I don't want it too dark on a piece of scrap. All right, that'll do. And now, oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost missed it. You know what? If I had, it wouldn't have been a big deal. It really wouldn't have mattered, but it does look pretty. I'm bringing in this dye from Flowers of Beauty. They are absolutely stunning. And I'm going to die cut this from the Flowers of Beauty. So I'm just going to do that off camera so that I don't cause my thing to go wonky wonks. Have you found it, love?
I'm busy looking.
It'll be under embossing at the back. It's all alphabetical. Let me look. Dyes, embellishments, embossing, heat and paste, 126. Turn up the heat, 2, embossing powder, Versamark. It doesn't look like it's in there. Lizzie, and a few, I don't know, a long time ago, maybe a year ago, there was an embossing kit that was available to purchase. It was in the mini catalog, and then it was in the old annual catalog, I think. Anyway, so that's where those tweezers come from, reverse tweezers. Okay, so I've got my piece that I've now remembered. Let's see if it's dark enough, and I might just have to go over it with my blending brush. Let's have a look. I'm actually going to go over it, where's my scrap, just a little bit more with my blending brush. Now you'll notice I didn't use Summer Splash for this. I actually used Shaded Spruce, and I just thought it actually worked a little bit better than there we go. Okay, well, we can resume where we were. So that is now going to go on, and I just need to glue that. The embossing one, yes, so that's what I was what I thought you might mean, and it doesn't appear to be in the annual catalogue. I don't think they've continued it. It came, let me show you, it came as a whole kit. It was this tray, it was an embossing buddy, and that was the whole kit. It was pretty cool. Okay, all right, so we're going to pop some glue. No, that's Take Your Pick tools, that tool. Right, so that's going on there. And now I can put this back over. Cool, and I'm just going to cut this off. Right, what color dot should we put on here? Oh no, I've done it upside down. Oh, happy birthday upside down. Oh my goodness. Okay. What color dots? Love? Choose dots. Choose
pink.
Pink? That pink? Over there?
Does it work?
It might disappear a little bit. I mean, let's
the dark one.
The petunia pop definitely will. I think the light one will disappear. I am gravitating to either doing the peach pie. What's my light not that bright? Look at that. There's lots of shadows on there tonight. What shall we do, guys? Should we do petunia pop again, or should I put in some peach pie? Pop a comment for me. I'll wait to hear. Which of the two should I do? Which of the two? Petunia pop or peach pie? It's very dark. There we go, that's better. I don't know why our light's struggling today. Shall we do peach pie? I'm not getting any results. No, we'll go with petunia pop. Just put it there and it just doesn't look right. Okay. Cool. Excellent. And then the last thing is we just need to put in our liner inside. You can if you want. I'll show you what I did with my other one. It actually had a bit that I cut off. I cut that bit inside. You can do that if you want. Entirely up to you. Or you can leave it plain. There we go. Fantastic. Awesome. So what did you think of that technique? Did you enjoy seeing how that's done? So just to run through that again, you're going to use a 3D folder that's got nice deep indentation. You're going to use your alcohol blends to color those indentations, and then you're going to use your Magenta black ink to swipe over your coloring in that you did, and you've got a striking card. Yeah, I know, Leslie, and I don't think they're in the catalog anymore. I think I don't think they're available, so you might, if you're interested in, but you can get reverse tweezers at any in any craft shop. I don't think you necessarily have to get them through the catalog, but they're pretty cool. Okay, that's us for this evening. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Leslie Ann, for being in the craft room with us this evening. And for those watching on the replay, it's great having you with us. And enjoy this technique, and drop a comment in my social media channels and let me know if you've given this one a try. And even better, put a photo. I'd love to see what you do with this technique. All right, everyone, we'll catch you next week. Have a very good week wherever this finds you, and we'll chat again next time. Okay, good night.
Bye.
Bye.